Well, we're hiding amongst the trees because it's raining. I'm back amongst this little plantation of pear trees. Just a little group of pear trees that was planted in this part of the woods, and when they were planted, they were staked to hold them straight by these stakes, but the stakes are starting to rot now, and the tree has completely outgrown the stake. A little bit of 16th century wisdom. There is a great difference between a stake in a hedge and a tree in a garden. A stake rots and moulders, but a tree having life in it abides and flourishes. When godliness has taken root in the soul, it abides to eternity. Godliness, engraved by the Holy Spirit in the heart, as with a diamond point, can never be erased. Well, Thomas Watson, the old preacher, he said, you know, there's a difference between a stake and a tree. Now, some people, they think, well, a bit of religion, a bit of godliness would be useful. It would keep me upright. It would help me. It would look good, and so they say, well, I'll try a little bit of godliness. Maybe I'll go to church. Maybe I'll do a few holy things. But there's no life in it. It's just a stake that's placed there to kind of bolster. And a lot of people have done that, and a lot of people do that in their lives, and that's why people look on at the religious and say, well, look, it's just a prop. Yeah. But Thomas Watson says true godliness comes from God, and he's quoting a verse from the Bible, a letter by a man called John, 1 John 3 and verse 9. No one who is born of God will continue to sin, because God's seed remains in him. He cannot go on sinning because he has been born of God. See, true godliness is not something that you add to your life to make it a little bit better. True religion is not something you add to your life to make it a little bit better. True religion is something that comes from God. True faith comes from God. It's implanted in our hearts and it grows. And so while a little bit of religion can fade away over time, true faith grows and dominates a person's life. And from that love of God and that faith in God comes living fruit, just as a tree has fruit. Well, quite wise them old boys, weren't they? Question is, what do you have? A stake to prop you up? Is that what your little bit of goodness and religion is? Or do you have something deep within that you can't stop, that's taking over your life? A great, deep love for God and for the things of God. And is it bearing fruit? Well, something to ponder on a very wet autumn day. My little friend, here he is hiding among the trees. I can hear him whining, wanting to get on. Have a good day, and God bless you, keep you, cause his face to shine upon you, and give you peace.